Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here, and I'm going to do a commentary video for Total War Rome 2, using my cinematic style of editing. And someone asked me when I started the cinematic style of editing, many years ago, maybe 2 years, maybe 4 years ago. I stopped doing it, but I just want to use it again for some of my Rome 2 videos. Anyways, Rome versus Arverni. I command the Romans. My opponent's name is Kalsa in command of the Arverni. And this will be the Athenai map. This is the overhead, the overview. Somebody wanted to see this at the very beginning, so here it is at the very beginning. So the meat of my army are my cohort units. I got 5 Evocati cohorts and then 2 Praetorian guards. And I got my 1 Legatus general unit, 4 legionary cav, 3 auxiliary Syrian archers, and 2 levies. And this is over on my extreme left. I concentrated all of my my legionary cav into one blob. I'm going to seize terrain. And there's my general unit. But, yeah, I don't really intend to hold the terrain. I just want to take the terrain and just, you know, leave that thorn in my opponent's mind. Like, a lot of people's mindset gets screwed up when you take key pieces of terrain for whatever reason. Not always, but sometimes. So here's my opponent's Arverni army of Kalsa. He has 1 Oist 1 for his general, 7 heavy horse, 1 noble horse, 1 Celtic skirmisher, 3 Gallic hunters, and 7 Celtic warriors. And he made use of these obstacles. And here's the overhead here. So you can see on the right up there, that's my extreme left. Those are my legionary cab taking pieces of terrain. And he's going to move a lot of his horses up to just to check them. But right now I put them on that really elevated piece of terrain. That's a close-up, kind of a close-up of my legionary cav. Yeah. And there's my general. He's trailing behind. I decided to link up my general with my cav in case they needed the morale bonus. You know, I had thoughts of fighting for this hill, but not against 8 units of Arverni cav. Remember, he has 7 heavy horse and 1 noble horse. So, you know, I might have been able to beat them, but I'll just play it safe. So really, this is really just a head game. Just putting that cav on his side of the map, overlooking his position. Very ominous. Alright, so look at the overhead there. I made a mistake with my archers. I went a little too far ahead of my infantry, trying to shoot up his oath-sworn general. So he crashed in with one of his units, so I moved back my archers. Thankfully I didn't lose too many archers, I don't think, but I moved up my Evocati to intercept his unit of cav. He's going to send in some more cav, though. 2 more units, actually. My missiles took out some of those horsemen, though. Great job. So here comes his additional cav units. And those are my Praetorian guards. One's wearing the purple. You know, I felt really empowered when I brought even just 2 units of Praetorian guards. I don't know why, but I just felt really empowered. I felt like I was invincible. That guy wasn't invincible. The guy who just fell off his horse. These are my Syrian archers. So really, the infantry was the main part of my army here. But anyways, his battered cav is going to go all the way back to the rest of his cav. So now he can rejoin them and just, you know, get a good sight of my cav from down there. And there's my infantry moving around my opponent's obstacles. I'm not going to just charge right up there and let those things roll down on me. I'm going to go the other way. But when you play competitive matches, Evocati is a very it's a very common unit found in Roman armies because they're pretty cheap, but they're pretty powerful too. Praetorian guards are awesome, but they're really expensive, so you're not going to see too many Praetorian guards. So look, I'm moving my infantry around my opponent's obstacles. In the very background, you can see my cav coming off the hill. I see a gap in his line. I'm just going to charge right through it and reunite with my infantry. So basically, I kept his cav from harassing my infantry. And mission accomplished, I'm going to just reunite. But you can see my generals in the very back still. I left him back there, on top of that little piece of terrain.
Quickly now!
Here goes my infantry, being supported by my Syrian archers. And there's my general, sitting pretty on top of this hill. He's debating if he should stay on vacation or join his men. I don't think his men would like him too much if he stayed up there. So he's going to come crashing down, he's going to come barreling down this hill. But this is the kind of fight that Evocati and Praetorian guards enjoy. So he's got all of his cav chasing my dudes in the back, but here comes his dudes, his Celtic warriors going at my Evocati. My guys can handle this. But yeah, in the back line, that's where his cav was chasing my cav. So I turned back one of my units, and I'm gonna surround his cav. See that? And on the other end of this cav blob, I've got my Praetorian guards who peeled off from the infantry fight, and they're going to attack the tip right here. See this? Of his at the end of his this cavalry line. That's his tail. And there's one of my spare units of cav coming in for a flanking charge. So he's effectively, you know, hemmed in on all sides. Praetorian guards on one side, legionary cav on all the others. While all this was going on, he had all of his Gallic hunters and his Celtic skirmishers harassing my guys. I had my skirmishers harassing his cav. So I wasn't playing counter skirmishing, I was just attacking his cav. And there, finally here comes my general, but you can see two more additional units of heavy horse coming down to charge my Praetorian guards from behind. But there's my general charging in first. Bam! And then you can see his heavy horse crashing into my Praetorian guards. They were in wedge formation. I don't believe that charge took out too many of my Praetorian guards. I knew my Praetorian guards were really resilient, so I wasn't worried about that too much. So I finally moved up my Syrian archers to the flanks of this infantry fight. So I'm getting flanking shots on his infantry, but he pulled off a unit of Celtic warriors to charge after my archers. And I didn't pull back my archers in time, so I'm going to lose some archers to his Celtic charge there. Watch my guy get decapitated, this is pretty awesome. Or it wasn't a decapitation, but it's pretty sweet. Blood splurting and spraying everywhere. So I pulled back my my archers finally. Now I'm going to redirect the fire of all of my missiles onto that one unit of Celtic warrior. This is revenge, skirmish style. In the back you can see my cav taking out some of his skirmishers, by the way. But yeah, check out that unit of Celtic warriors. I missed a clip, that's why I blurred that. But yeah, watch them. Let's see how long they last against concentrated missile fire. It's quite beautiful, sorry. So, unlike Spartans, these guys don't really like to fight in the shade. Well, maybe they do, but didn't look like it. The trail of blood. So that's the big cav fight behind my infantry, and a lot of these guys are breaking. Speaking of infantry fight, here it is. Yeah, my Evocati, like that was their element, fighting infantry in a straight up fight. So I'm even going to do some more outflanking with some of my spare units of Evocati. See them going through the trees. And the skirmishers in the background are running away. I got my cav chasing after them, but my opponent's defeat at that exact moment. So it's a very close victory. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Good game to Kalsa. Nice to see the Arverni in battle.